you been? How you been? It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I'm just that weird guy who, like, you see just standing somewhere at the coffee shop or at a party or just on the side of the road, and then I invade your household. I found an indie game that I'm actually interested in for the first time in a really long time, and it is Someone Stole My Lunch. It's a picture-based story game? Wait, let me check. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Come on. A short comedy visual novel about your lunch and a thief, both of which are hot. Okay, I didn't read the last part of that sentence until just now. Okay. Ooh. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be management's doing again. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. I'm so angry. I'm gonna tip over this trash can. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. Any other day I would have gone out into the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. Reading, man, reading. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. What awaits me behind these fridge doors? It's my masterpiece. My katsudon. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. We are loving the hate. With a happy hum, I walk over to the open fridge. This is where it happens, guys. The shelves are emptier around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. I picked up my cute bowl, but I noticed something off. Sauce stains the sides of the bowl's lip. Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclipped the lid. It's gone. Damn it! Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no. I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this morning, I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. What should I do about this thief? Our first section. There's a give up. No. Quit your job. Or report to HR. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is Kale from Human Resources. Why is he Australian? I don't know. How may I help you? Hi Kale, I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours or company property? Yes. And yes, unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their own personal property. Kale's accent is all over the place. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Kale hangs up before I can say more. Kale. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Kale. I wonder why. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? Wax? Rat poison? Okay, let's think about this. Wax is probably edible. Peppercorns hurt. I've bitten into one before. Not good. Rat poison. We know you cannot ingest rat poison, but here's the thing. If there is a thief stealing our lunch and we sabotage it with rat poison, then the thief is gone. So I will pick rat poison. Ah yes, how could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of gray powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It's just like... I look so stupid. It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. My cellmate slaps my hands and takes my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's some good news. Why does everyone but me have an accent? Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course. Of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. Ending number 4. 4. A recipe for disasters. Performance reviewed by name, Kale. Alright, hold on, let me write that down so I remember which ending we got. That is a horrendous 4. Look at that. Looks like a kindergartner drew that. Ah yes, much better. Very bad. Oh. Okay, should I do wax or peppercorns? We'll do wax. With the help of my YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of maple tofu. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for their plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later, lunch quickly arrives, and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Damn, okay. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... No! A scoop. No. 2 scoops were gone from the bowl, like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension. Something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Wax food, you wouldn't believe it. A month passes. Can I scroll? I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yeah, I believe it. Who's Bo? Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corpo life? 3. Raw talent. Let's write it down. I feel like Blue's Clues right now. 3. What is up with me and writing bad numbers? Next ending! Very bad? What? That seemed like a pretty good ending to me. Alright, here we go. Peppercorns. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget those nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper? With an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. But this one is different. I've spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red, powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later, lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different. I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. It's empty! But how? Why? Who is the food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Sichuan mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. Hot thief? Hot thief? Within the remaining minutes of my break, I looked far and wide for the mysterious red-lipped caper, but to no avail. My pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. The next day, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. Interesting choice, but good job. Succulent, bouncy fish cheeks and a big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. But will it survive until my lunch break? That thief is still out on the loose. ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand. My last course of action. What should I do? Mass email. Lunch at cubicle. Fridge note. Okay, so I was thinking lunch at cubicle. It's a massive fish head. So people are gonna complain about how it smells. Fridge note. Literally anyone would ignore that. Mass email would probably be the way to go. I need to confront my problems head on in a civil manner. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard, loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I've faced this week. Oh, I drag it. Okay, I'm ready. Hope this email finds you useful, lunch thief. This is unprofessional. We are adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I hope a tourist is walking in front of you while you're running late. If I ever meet you, I'm going to... Oh, I know what that says. I'm going to... Well, that went well. My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter? You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course! Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary and caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? She ends the call. You think you can fire me without severance pay? Jill Leto. Hey, just realized that the name I just pronounced is not Jill Leto. It's gelato, like the Italian ice cream. Stupid spicy! I rip the PC tower from my work desk and run out of the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. Number 5, an eye for an eye. I want to see what happens when we press give up. I can only give up the next day. My lunch got stolen again. Perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. Aww. Number 1, egg acceptance. Why is it an egg joke? I do not know. Quit your job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinges and aim it squarely at the Employee of the Month frame on the wall. Bam! I stomp to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks' notice to human resources. Once I'm out the front door, I'm never coming back. Number 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time we did mass email, so we'll try lunch at cubicle. Nearby, some coworkers are gabbing away. Did you see who's Employee of the Month again? Who? The new hire. That French dude. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play the new elf ring last week, remember? Oh, you're right. They finally finished talking and leave the area. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating in the cubicles again. It'll be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. Growl, growl, growl. I take out my spoon and dig in. Growl, growl. I dig in. Growl. That's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my head and spot an unfamiliar figure passing by. This is the first person we have seen all game. He looks down at my bowl, grimacing. He's the Employee of the Month! He's the Employee of the Month! He's French. What does a French accent sound like? I gotta think this through. I don't want to mess up on my first try. You stink! Before I can even swear back, he walks away. Stinky? Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose scrunches up, remembering his sour stench. Number 6. Stinky! So next, fridge note. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. You stop. I will starve. I thought it was gonna be threatening. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was tasty. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. I feel like I'm reading a fan fiction. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room, holding today's lunch. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then he relaxes as he turns around. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Sound like you hate yourself. Oh, sorry, he changed pose. 3 days, I've starved because of you. 3 days! You come to the break room often? At this exact time, every day? Of course. I have to eat. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Wow, me too! Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to move him around the man. But he swiftly blocks my view, left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatch me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Ha! Must be nice to being tall. You stole my lunch! You don't have proof it's me. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? How did you know? Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. And so, I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. The waiter quickly bolts away. Me? How often do you pound meat? I'm not actually European. Number 7. The end. Thank you for playing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my interpretation of this game. It was very cool. I feel so cheesy right now. Yeah. Bye!